Yuta has got to be one of the best actors of our generation. He would be earning awards, walking the stages, because what he just did had me fooled. Being introduced to Yuta in JJK0, we knew him to be the shy kid, timid, couldn't talk to no one, the quiet kid in the back of the class, might I add. But like the quiet kid, he definitely had a shoddy on him, because Yuta is like that. His cursed energy is absurd and he can copy your technique if he wanted to. But the scariest thing about him is that he has the back door at any moment.
Here we go!
What are you talking about?
Rika is a cursed spirit who's not even supposed to be here. He's using hacks. But at least he's humble, on the good side. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the strongest sorcerer is after the MC's head. Itadori, my boy, you have got to get out of there. With Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 coming out, it started off with some bangers, I'm not gonna lie. To emphasize how scary Yuta was in this episode, I just want to pivot and talk about Naoya, as he is the cocky, inconsiderate man pulling up on not just Yuji, but Choso as well. But the thing is, he didn't just beat him. He was making them look sorry. I mean, look at this move right here. I'm already feeling disrespected by the barrage of hits, but with one hand and you not even looking at me? Who are you feeling like? He has a smile on his face because he thinks he has the fight in the bag. But hold on. Did y'all see how fast his smile dropped? All three of them are now in fight or flight mode because an energy signal so strong lit up the entire city. An aura so strong, Yuji mistaked it for Gojo. Yes, the same everybody except for Satoru Gojo. And I'd argue what he says after is more frightening. Cause Itadori, what do you mean it's even creepier? Nah. Yuta doesn't even give himself a proper introduction. His first words on the scene are, "What are each of you to Itadori?" He needs to know who's getting packed up first. And of course, after Yuta asks this, we see how fraudulent of a wannabe leader this man right here is. Peep how he is the first one to put his hands up. Look, I'm not a threat. I just want y'all to know, as Naoya is giving a whole speech on why he shouldn't get folded like a laundromat, Yuta has not said a single word since. He's just given a cold, eerie stare. As soon as Itadori makes a break for it, Yuta is right there with him with the sword in hand. While they were fighting in the museum, Yuji does show his prowess, letting Yuta know why he's a protege. He's dodging all of Yuta's hits with ease. Let's rewind that. Yuta goes for the vertical slice, Yuji weaves it, then steps to dodge the horizontal. Yuta then goes for the horizontal cut up top, but it don't matter. Yuji jumping on the sword sealed the deal. He's in flow state right now. Yuta looking at him like, you know you never moved like this before. Now what's throwing me off about Yuta is just how expressionless he is. You can't read him for that manner. You know he's trying to kill you, but it's a horror game. He's an enemy hawking you down into a corner. But Yuji is a dog, fighting to the very end. He knows he's got to move forward and he can't die here. Now look, a lot of y'all may not agree with me, but I feel like Yuji was hanging for a bit. Yuta's inexperience with an opponent like Yuji shows. As his sword gets cooked, Yuta knees him and breaks his blade, but Yuji reads the landing, and look y'all, Yuta's face here tells you all you need to know. I know in his head, Yuta was definitely thinking, okay Rika, let's wrap this up. Man, I know Rika's cold breath struck Yuji's heart with straight terror. He is sweating bullets. I would be tweaking too if I felt this. Yuji is helpless in this moment and is watching a stone cold assassin put him to rest. Silent, subtle, and somber. The job is done, and Yuta can't stop now. He's still gotta report this to the higher ups. He pulls back up on Naoya and gives Choso the African backhand. It's all part of the script. Remember, actors improvise sometimes. They have to sell it. He patches him up and tells him to report to the higher ups that Itadori is a dead man. Now in this next scene when we see Itadori, all I could think was, how is he alive? In what world does he get away from a Yuta that has a hit on him? That's until we see the man himself in the backdrop. And as the camera zooms in, he finally drops this act. He's smiling like Itadori is supposed to be celebrating or something. Little does Yuta know, he probably just added this experience to his trauma list at this point. But he explains how Gojo told him in Africa. Yes, Africa, by the way. Where do you think Yuta gained all the confidence from? I know Yuta is good in any hood. Stop it. Gojo explains that Yuta would be next in charge to look after him if anything goes wrong. So to make sure no one came after Yuji anymore, the act was a way to make sure nobody questions anything. The thing is, Yuta sold that act so good. When he dropped the act and started laughing, I would have thought he was acting right then and there. On a serious note, I was so happy to see Yuta still be himself, the kind individual who cares for many. The line that he said that hit me the most is when Yuji asked him why he would go that far. And he says, because the people I cherish you. And that's a solid dude right there. Anyways, that's about all, y'all. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. I'll be posting more variety content now, so let me know some other anime you want to hear about. But thanks for watching. God bless and peace.